I feel like I'm standing next to someone who's dancing all the time.
I am always dancing. I'm actually containing myself right now. I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. I just like to be free. I don't know, whatever I feel, I just do. I get to a point where I don't really care what people think, you know? It's exhilarating to let loose. So yes, dancing is one of them.
How's your body feeling right now post-show from San Antonio?
It's really good. I mean, like I said, during my prep, I still have 6 full meals. So coming off, I feel energized. I have the perfect amounts of carbs, to proteins, to fat. So I think it's just that passion and that balance that you find. It's just the mentality that you give post-show. It's rewarding to feel that you've accomplished something. So coming off, feel good.
And then when you were on stage in San Antonio, and then you've done some other shows this year too, how'd that go?
San Antonio Pro. Of course, my goal for the year is to go to Olympia, but of course you always want to improve from the last show. So Dallas Europa was my pro debut, so placing 4th was amazing. It becomes so speechless and overwhelming. So coming to San Antonio and placing 2nd, I feel good. Of course, I know I didn't make it, but I know that next year that it's definitely gonna happen, because you're so close. You're when they call for runner-up, just you get that feeling, because that 50-50 chance that you're gonna make it. But you just wanna actually feel the full feeling of reward. So next time for sure.
Sometimes I've heard from some competitors after a show, I think one of the competitors told me her exact words were the rebound after the show for her was really tough. Do you have any advice for competitors after a show?
Rebound after a show, like I said, you have to think about what you came into this competition for, to be better. I mean, the goal is to be better every time. So just think of it that way. It's the mentality that you change. You can't feed off the negative that you didn't win. So yeah, you just have to change the way of thinking. It's more rewarding that way. And then just the motivation is to go back even better, train even harder, fix the things that you need to fix. Speak to the judges, okay, you have to be open to feedback. That's the only way you get better. So like I said, it is the mentality, the change of mentality.
That's cool. Talk about what you'll be training today.
Today we're actually be doing back and shoulders, which is my favorite, because for figure it's all about the wide back, full cap shoulders. For me, I had a boyish figure, so for me to actually create the hourglass shape is amazing. You are the artist of your body. You know, the weights is your brushes to create the canvas that you want. So
let's talk about your cousin Shannon. I asked her what she thought about you, what she means to you.
Shannon, she's the one who started me in this industry. That's why I'm so thankful for her. She has always been super supportive. You can't see what I was before now, because she actually helped me find the confidence to find my passion. So she inspired me in the fitness industry. For her to come off pregnancy in 3 months to compete was inspiring. Not just that alone, but actually seeing a different type of world. Her first competition, seeing women who are all glammed up and built, is beautiful, strong and beautiful. So for young women growing up, we think that Victoria's Secret models is beautiful because it's that slender look. But I feel that this is more attainable for women to be strong and eat is so important. So that's why I love it. I was truly inspired by Shannon. If I didn't have her, I don't know where I would be.
How rare is it that both of you two are Asian and tall?
That's actually a blessing, because my mom is 4'11" and my dad is 5'9". So for me to actually be tall, I feel 5'4" is tall. I feel like a giant compared to most Asians. My husband's 6 foot, so when I take him to my family get together, he towers them. So I'm blessed to be tall for an Asian.
How tall are you exactly?
5'4". I like to say a half, but it's 5'4".
There is another Asian on competing right now. Her name's Tina Nguyen.
Yes.
Do you ever chat or talk to her?
I have. She's actually a teammate or a friend of mine in Dallas. We met through my coach. They're really good friends with her I guess her boyfriend, Ambrose Middleton. So yes, we're in the same knit circle. But yeah, it's inspiring. Like I said, like seeing the Asian community, like we uplift one another, and I like that a lot. To see another person so driven and to make a mark in this industry, you know.
There's a video on your Instagram. It seemed like you were quoting a comedian. Her name's Angela Johnson.
Yes, Angela Johnson, like from the nail salon. Honey, whatever you like, I do for you. Yes.
Oh, okay, thanks.
So you have seen that video?
I have seen that video.
I don't know where I was
She's
going.
on point. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, she makes fun of Asians very well. If you're able to make fun of yourself, like, I don't know. It's part of having fun.
Talk about your husband. What's he like as a person?
So my husband and I, we came from a different spot of our lives in growth, basically. We were at the bottom. So for us to help one another be better, to find each other's confidence, to push and support one another to do this. And he's one of my inspirations as well, or motivation, to help me pursue my fitness career dream. He's the one who told me, like, you love fitness and working out, why don't you do personal training? And obviously helping people is one of my passions. Competing is a goal of mine that I want to pursue, but helping people is my purpose. But yes, without my husband, I wouldn't be here either. And Team Soul is my personal training emblem. So I don't know if you've seen, I'll show you the logo, but it has Shannon, me, and my husband on it. Because Team Soul wouldn't be without Shannon or my husband. So yeah, you never forget where you came from, where you become inspired by. Because this industry, you do get lost. You do get lost in this industry. So when I tell people, when you're in this industry, you don't forget where you came from. You enjoy the journey, but people, as in like someone who becomes or lose weight and becomes beautiful, or they get caught up in this high that they forget where they come from. And they belittle people. And you have to be humbling when you're growing. You know what I mean? You just can't lose yourself in this crazy fitness industry and become crazy. You stress yourself out. So just remember where you come from. Be humble.
We were talking a little bit early off camera about how you've inspired some people, and you didn't realize you were going to do that.
So social network was more for myself, to see the improvement, to look back, but not knowing that my videos, my pictures, or my words, or my motivation was able to touch people. Like I said, when I travel and actually meet the fans, stories is what I fall in love with, but that creates who you are. So when I get to meet these inspiring and motivating people, it touches me. It's like a fire in my soul to make me help people more. It is truly amazing to do what you love and touch other people, and we call that the ripple effect. You learn something, you pass on, it touches other people, and they're able to inspire and grow themselves. They create their own ripples. So it's a positive effect that I love. It's very, 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 very empowering.
You seem like the type of person to where when you wake up in the morning,
I do.
you have a smile on your face and you're ready to go.
So that's one thing. So I'm a morning person because of my drive and my motivation. Like, babe, why don't you feel this? He's like, I'm not a morning person. It's like, it's your mentality. Like I said, if you're driven to motivate and inspire and wake up and enjoy the day, that's how you're gonna be. You're always gonna be driven. You will always want to pursue or create more and more goals to see how far you can go. Your drive is endless. Your opportunities are endless. Goals. You just want to keep on striving. It's the feeling. And that's why I love doing what I do, because I want them to feel what I feel. That accomplishment and achievement and reward. So that is my true passion. I love what I do. I get so emotional about it, and that's the reason why my cousin is here. He lost his passion in personal training because in the Dallas area he gets caught up with his life and his work that he stopped doing personal training completely. So this weekend I asked him to come. This is your life. Like, I want him to get re-inspired and to help him and push him, because just like my husband did to me, I want to do that to him. So I want him to, he has that spark, I want him to let it go. And that's the cool part, is actually seeing their growth. It's mentally, physically. I want to see people succeed. It's amazing.
Thank you so much for your time. I know you're super busy.
Yes, no, I love what I do. I don't sleep. Like, there's no time. This is not work to me. It's my life. It's what I love doing. I wake up, I enjoy every day. Like, I have no reason to be sad or at all. It's like seeing their smiles and their passion light up, like, makes me light up. Because I feel people's energy. Like, when I see them happy, I want them to be happy. I care for people so much, and it's crazy what Shannon has sparked into me and what I've become in the last 2 years. It's the change. It's the mental change.
Thank you so much. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Yes. Awesome.